why I don't look like Chris, our usual host. He's sick today,
Boo.
physically sick, and it's not
What a fucker.
it's not Corona. He's already had that. It's something else. It's his business. I'll put it that way. So I'm sitting here in for him for the live matching game, which starts right now. Ian, music, please.
Scratchy music, maybe.
No, I meant sing it.
Come on now.
You really don't want to do that? Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
There we go. Hey, that's
Yeah.
it. Perfect. Keep going. Hey, everybody, it's Monday night, and I forgot to shower, which means it's time for the live matching game. Yay! We've been back after 2 weeks. And we almost didn't do tonight, but the show must go on unless there's electric power or lightning or fire. But the show, other than that, the show must go on. No, we've been back took a 2 week break because we had some technical and scheduling issues, so we figured we'd come back stronger than before. I don't know, this gym teacher told me that once. Like, if you don't feel like working out, you work the next week and you come back stronger. It obviously didn't work. Today we got some familiar people and some new people. In the new people column, we have Carly Kastner from the 123 Jokes comedy podcast. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, there you are. Been trying to get her on for a while, and glad we could finally find a place for you.
I'm really excited to be here, and thank you so much for the sound effects of applause. That's the best reaction I've ever gotten on anything.
That's why we do it, because we want to make you feel like at home, where people usually get applause.
Yeah, and I am at home. I'm logging in from home, so
Very
I
good.
feel at home.
And then in the Brad Summers chair, another new person from Queen Anne's Lace. Am I saying that right? Flora Thornton. Hello.
Oh, that's me.
Hello.
You are.
What is Queen Anne's Lace? This is the first time we've met, so.
Oh, hi. How are you? We are a a cappella women's singing group.
Ah.
We're like Pitch Perfect, only quite as cool,
Entertaining?
less vomiting,
You asked me to sing?
way more entertaining.
What's wrong with you?
I've actually never seen one, so I can't judge it. But
And we're way cooler. If you've never
Oh
seen
yeah,
it, we're
no,
totally
no.
way cooler than
I'm
that. Like,
giving
don't
you
even
more
bother.
cool points.
More cleavage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt this intro, but how do I audition for this group?
I will get you in touch with our director because I have no control over casting whatsoever. But we're pretty much the best thing since cold showers. So
Aw. Wait, is that
Wait,
a compliment or?
I
often do you need a cold shower, buddy?
Well, today.
never.
Okay.
Any shower would do today. And then that scared voice you just heard now is Nicole Goodnight.
Hi, I'm always scared.
Yeah.
And I'm Nicole Goodnight.
Scared of cold showers.
Scared of everything. Have you met me? You haven't yet. I'm scared.
No,
of
I
everything.
assumed you were the one doing all the scaring.
No, I'm fucking petrified.
Well, it's a good thing you don't host a horror podcast.
It's a good thing I'm not on a horror podcast.
And Chris is here.
Sort of.
He's masked up. He'll be playing with us, though. We just won't be able to hear him. And then our two good friends from All Your Favorite Game Shows. Not literally, but the show called All Your Favorite Game Shows. Well, I guess for Paul, technically, it could be All Your Favorite Game Shows. Because he has been on a lot of your favorite game shows. Paul Goebel, ladies and gentlemen. Hello.
Oh.
Paul's back.
Hi, everybody. I've been on all your favorite game shows.
How many game shows have you...
Greed.
Oh, go ahead.
And
yeah.
I don't know. I was on Greed. I was on To Tell the Truth. I was on a lot of episodes of the TV Land's Ultimate Fan. I was in a lot of
Right,
episodes of
right.
that. But none of those are anybody's favorites, though. Let's be honest.
I loved your episode of Queen for a Day.
I've never been on Jeopardy. I've never been on
Hey,
Wheel. I've never been on The Price
you
is Right.
have been on Beat the Geeks, one of the greatest game shows. I think
I am one
literally
of the few people to appear in every episode.
to
of
appear in
Beat the
every
Geeks.
episode. So you certainly have some
There's a-
reason to be proud.
Yeah, there's only 3 of us who appeared in every episode, and only one of us didn't get threatened with being fired because they cut their hair.
Also, and another point of pride, you were on Greed and didn't punch Chuck Woolery. So that's, I think that should
Cocksucker.
be that should be good.
He didn't, the thing is, Chuck also hosted the TV Land's Ultimate Fan thing, and we got really tight. But he
Oh,
didn't
really?
remember me at all. Yeah, and he didn't remember me at all when I was on Greed, and I was like, fuck Chuck, he's a Hollywood douchebag.
He probably
And
wants
then,
to
of course,
forget
now,
that. Yeah, yeah.
Now he's the worst. He can't get work.
And with Paul is his. I hate to use the term sidekick. Is that okay?
No,
Announcer?
I'm Steve's sidekick.
You're Steve's sidekick. Okay.
We're all sidekicks to the man upstairs. God.
Exactly.
Give it up to the man upstairs.
Steve Mandel. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, he's not the man upstairs. I just happened to time it that way.
I'm upstairs at the moment, but
You are upstairs.
He's the Mandel upstairs.
I miss having
There we
an
go.
upstairs. I want an upstairs back. I just have a downstairs now. All right. Anyway, this week we have 2 new players. Our returning champion, Damien, could not make it. So one of these people will play him. I think he's on his 4th win, something like that. He's easily has the record. First we have Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Can you tell us something about your existence?
Well, I did not know Paul from Beat the Geeks was going to be on here. That actually shocked me because I used to be a huge fan of that show when it was
there
on.
you go.
Oh, well, thank you for saying so.
And
Way to keep that
yeah.
bar low, by the way.
My whole life is low bar.
And playing against him is it says Sigurd, but I'm going to call him Sig because I like that name.
Hello.
I'm a big fan of What About Bob? Sig, hello.
Hello.
Hello. I will not call you Ziggy because I'm sure you get that.
Oh, I've gotten worse.
Now
It's
I
just-
think of
it's-
Laverne and Shirley.
It's a little child name. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's Squiggy, I think, right? Or was
Yeah.
there a Siggy? Okay. It's been a while. All right. So let's get things started here. Jeremy, I'm just gonna let you pick first because I just looked at your name just now. You want
Okay.
A or do you want B?
I'm gonna go B.
B. All right. Oh, and everybody plays, of course. None of this match once and sit out stock footagey. There we go. Jack said to the waiter, "I can tell that this isn't a very rare steak because it's blanking." And Ian is here, by the way. Balian, our sound master.
But is the sound actually coming in?
Yep,
Is it
sound's
on-
coming through.
Fine.
We're doing good.
I'll trust you.
I can hear it just fine.
So do I give my answer at any point?
I'll tell you when.
Okay, cool.
Carly's still writing. Somebody. Oh, Flora's in. Everybody's. Oh, if anybody's a vegetarian, by the way, I'm sorry. I don't mean I'm sorry for. I mean I'm sorry you're a vegetarian.
Sorry, you can't eat steak.
I had an amazing steak last night. Oh my god. Tri-tip. Medium rare. Right amount of give, right amount of toughness.
I'm gonna
Seasoned
need you to
just right.
stop talking so that I don't drool on my keyboard.
I took some home and I ate it. Friend Aaron Roberts made it. Oh, Carly, are you still typing or did you finished?
I read the wrong, so what I put made no sense. I'm trying to think of something
Oh,
that
okay.
actually fits.
Just making sure that because sometimes I forget to say hit enter. So today's been kind of a. Oh, Oscar was going to be here, but he left us for a paying gig. Oh.
Wow, what a fuck.
I know, right? Like, oh, I want to make a living. No, he's all right. I wouldn't do this if I wasn't getting paid. So totally understand that.
Me neither.
Now it's not letting me type now. I don't know what I'm doing.
What? Uh-oh. Are you clicking in the box? Here,
Yep.
text me your
Hey,
answer.
now.
I'll type it in for you.
Ah, here we go.
You got it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
How is it? I look up a sound for moo and cow, and one of the things up here says anus party.
Ooh.
And what website are you on?
The soundboard website. Just looked up moo.
Yeah, is it like the Pornhub soundboard?
What is this? What is the sound of an anus party?
I don't know.
He asked as if he didn't know.
Tune in Wednesday night to find out.
That sounds like a poorly translated title for like 50 Shades of Grey. Like, you know, when they translate it to another language and then translate it back to English and it comes back. Yeah. Man
They
who
did that-
enjoys pencil shavings or something stupid.
They did that on my edition of the Monty Python on the Holy Grail DVD, and that is the best DVD special feature I've ever seen. They translated the entire movie into Japanese, and they got somebody else to translate the
I
Japanese
have
back
never
into
heard of
English.
that. I have to go look that up.
That's funny.
Did they also have it? There's subtitles that were. It was a weird section of subtitles too.
Possibly, I haven't used the subtitles.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that now that you say it, I think they did like something for llamas. They subtitled it for llamas,
Yeah.
maybe.
I remember that one.
Are we still?
Yeah. I'm having trouble getting Carly's answer up. It's
Sorry, we're all having trouble today.
yeah. It's been one of those days. She says she typed it in, but it's not showing up.
Well, we have the first
Use
question
invisible
down
ink,
by
Carly, 'cause that's
9:30.
always a problem.
Tune in next time.
I know, right? We may have to. Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
Let's just go with it. You can just say it, and we'll
Okay.
figure it out. I'm a little rusty because we've been off for 2 weeks. All right, so this is Jeremy's. Jeremy, now you get to answer after I repeat the question. Jack said to the waiter, "I can tell this isn't a very rare steak because it's blanking." What do you think they?
Burning.
Because it's burning.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's burning. Oh, okay. So you think it's too rare? I mean, too well done.
Oh, yeah, the forbidden steaks.
The forbidden steaks. Yes. Okay. Carly, what? Oh, your answer just popped up. What did you? What did you put?
Well, it's not rare, so it's basic, which means it's ordering a pumpkin spice latte. No one put that?
Well, you're the first one, so we'll find out. I didn't
Oh.
anticipate. That's a good answer. It's a good answer. There should be a basic level for steak. You know what I mean? Or like
That's
if it was
well done. Well done with ketchup.
well, no. If basic is the least acceptable, you know what I mean? I like to play with words.
That would be.
I didn't know basic and rare were opposites. I didn't
Yeah.
know rare was the opposite of basic.
Rare is fancy. Rare is the best way to eat it. But if there was basic, medium rare maybe.
Well, here's my question, Paul. If rare isn't the opposite of basic, what's the opposite of basic?
Chaos.
Fancy.
Advanced.
Yeah, advanced.
The Joker.
Fancy, added on, flary. I don't know,
Anything.
flowered. colorful,
Anything is the opposite of basic,
musical.
except basic. Flora, what'd you put? What's your answer,
I
Flora?
don't know if you've ever had one of those steaks that just it won't stop cooking even when you pull it off of
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
heat. Something goes wrong and the whole thing just dries out, and so it's crumbling. You can tell it's not.
It's
very good.
crumbling. Oh, I like that one. That's good too.
You know.
There's so many directions this question could go. It's not fair. Nicole, what'd you put?
Doing.
Mooing.
Wait, then it's super rare if it's still moving.
Exactly.
right?
That's what I mean. It could go.
That's not. I've seen
Sammy, I
plenty
have
of
30
mooing
minutes
cows.
and we have a whole game to get through.
That
Don't
was
sass
Paul,
me.
not me. I said
I
nothing,
know I'm blaming
and you
you.
immediately jumped on me. I was going
Well,
to say
you are
moo
in
or
charge.
anus partying. Chris, what's your? I know you can't talk, Chris, but what display your
I
answer?
said what she said.
Mooing, also
yeah,
good.
We both
Two
done
moves.
fucked up.
That's
We
that's
both
the point of
fucked
this. If there was only one direction the question would go, then it's not a game. It's a flashcard tutorial. Paul, what's your answer?
Well, I figured it was doing something. It was still on fire, so it was
Yeah.
doing something of that nature. So I said it was setting off the smoke detector.
Setting off the smoke detectoring because I put ENG.
It was still setting off the smoke detector.
No, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Paul, you didn't put the rest of it in parentheses like a pro. Although I'm
Well,
missing
I'm
the final.
Wait,
I'm pretty basic that
is
way.
burning? Hold on. We Paul presents an interest. Is burning because
burning,
it's
yeah.
burning? Is it setting off the smoke detector?
I think
Yes.
so.
I
think
think
that's a
that
match,
I think
personally.
that counts. Yeah,
That's
I got to give that a point because I've burned my stupid apartment has my fire alarm right over the kitchen. So if I microwave a bowl of grits, it calls the
I'm
fire
raising the
department.
roof and nobody can see me.
a bowl.
We're doing it
of
with
grits.
here. Is that how the kids do it?
Woo!
Well, they smile.
That's how the youth do it.
I think that's a match. Steve, what'd you put?
Oh well, that's another match because I assumed that the steak was on fire and flaming.
Yep, there you go. 2 points, very good.
Happy Pride Month.
Nice.
Good start there. All right, so this is for Sig. I think we gotta give him A. Oh, I wrote this thinking Nicole wasn't going to be here. So sorry. Gross Gary is so gross.
How
I'm all over the
gross
gross.
is he?
Easy.
When he speaks, blanks fly out of his mouth.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this in the form of a plural.
I've added a plural for you, so
Because I was gonna say
don't
something
say
along the lines-
don't say don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank
Hold
you.
on.
Yeah, thank you.
It's maybe cheap, but we're fair. The show is many things, but fair. I try to keep at the top of the apex, which I know is redundant. Grammar nerds, you don't have to call in. Apex means top, stupid.
Is Apex the opposite of basic?
I would think yes. This isn't basic kind of a starting point for.
I think so. I think we
Yeah.
solved it.
So it's good to be an apex bitch.
You don't hear the
Are
word
you-
apex in pimp terminology a lot. That's a good point. We should host an NPR show. We should take over Away with Words. What's
I've
your
been trying
favorite?
to break into the NPR game for a while.
Seriously or joking?
No.
I mean, you could
I wouldn't even know who to talk to.
Paul Poundstone.
just look up a name that sounds like a carpet sample / alien. That's.
I like the criteria there.
I actually came up with an NPR host character, and my name was Fiorino, alien last name.
That works.
You know. Wait, is everybody done? Yeah, everybody's done. Very good. Very well done. Well typed. Oh, look, well spaced and capitalized. And... Okay. For Sig. Gross Gary is so gross.
How
Gross.
Gross is he?
When
How
he's
gross is he?
when he speaks, blanks fly out of his mouth. Sig? Which one?
I'm gonna go with an alliteration and say gravy.
Gravies. Gravies.
Gravy.
Not just one type of
He's
gravy,
gross.
multiple gravy flavors.
Gross Gary with the gravies.
Chicken fried gravy, turkey gravy. How many?
I have a
Red
feeling.
eye.
I like that. That's good.
I have a feeling he's going to get a lot of points this round.
Gravies is a fine answer. If none of you, here's how I look at this game. If none of you think of it, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad answer.
No, it does.
You know what I mean? I know that. I know that's not what
Definitely
you
for
were.
us.
Well, I
There are
know
no bad answers, only bad panelists.
exactly.
Oh,
Because I can make fun of the panelists, the contestants, unless they really piss me off. I don't, you know. and yet we all know who I'm talking about. Carly, what'd you put?
Well, as a flaming libtard, I put Trumpisms.
I got to give you that one. That's a good one.
So close to
He's a
putting
walking-
something right along those lines.
I can't see Gross Gary being a climate change acceptor. What's the opposite of it?
He's a denier.
Denier. Yeah, I think he's I think he's a big denier. Flora, what'd you put?
I went the route of scientists everywhere and picked the grossest bug I could think of. And so we have dung beetles flying out of his mouth.
Yes.
That's pretty gross. Very gross.
I'm not disputing that dung beetles are gross, but there has to be a grosser creature. What's that one? It's like a bug that it hosts
Tried
onto a
not
fish.
to mention your mom's name, but you know.
Dang.
Okay, somebody's not coming back next week. You've never met. She's a saint.
True.
No, I was
She's
thinking
probably
of there's
a very kind woman.
there's a-
I apologize.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. It kind of threw me too. There's a bug that like it's like some kind of, I guess, a parasite or.
I'm sending it. You're the machine one, correct, Danny?
What's that?
I was gonna send you the Wikipedia. Which username are you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Of course.
Yeah, he's cool machine.
There's one that like it attaches to fish, but it replaces the fish's tongue. So when
Oh,
you open
yeah.
it up, it's a bug tongue, which is
That
like
thing is totally disgusting.
which
you
is
are correct.
disgusting / awesome. It's like if H.R. Geiger made a fish. Nicole, what'd you put?
See a movie of that now.
Flies.
Flies. Flies a good answer. Flies fly.
Flies.
Flies fly. Flies fly. Sounds like
I once got reported to H.R. Geiger.
Oh my god. Chris, what'd you put?
I was thinking peanut strips. I was thinking
Comic
about-
strip animated vapor trail.
With a little bone and a fish.
And there's a little Charles Schultz signature just beneath it. I love that. That's a great one. Paul, what'd you put?
That is funny. I went old school. I don't know if everybody will get this reference, but I said the cavity creeps were flying out of there.
Oh, the yes. God, that takes you back, doesn't it?
Google that on YouTube.
Is that bug like?
a cavity creep?
I don't remember exactly what they look like.
No,
Oh,
they're
wait.
big,
Nah.
big
Yeah, they were
lumpy
like
gray
trolls
guys.
or
Okay.
ogres. Yeah. that
Chris
lived
just
in your
pulled it
mouth.
up. Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, they're like they work out. I see that much. Oh,
They
I've
were
seen
buff.
them. They were in South Park, weren't they? In
They
Imagination
were
Land.
on.
Now
they
I
were
knew.
they were in an episode of Family Guy.
Or is it Family Guy?
Oh wow, what a surprise!
Okay.
Family Guy
Yeah.
made a
Eventually-
reference to cavity
Eventually,
creeps.
they were going to get to the manatees. Were eventually going to pick the cavity creeps ball. As we all know. Steve, what'd you put?
I'm shocked at how much I'm paralleling Paul. I just put teeths.
Teeth fly out of his mouth. That's a good one
Teeth
too.
were flying out,
If you were
sure.
quite gross, you would have scurvy probably. Fun fact: I know someone who got scurvy.
Fun fact.
Not me.
Was he a pirate?
No.
Was he a pirate?
He was a modern human
Wow.
being with
Just
access
hated fruit.
to. He just did not eat fruits or vegetables for one stretch, and then teeth started falling out.
Wow.
I don't
I
want to.
had a
I don't want to
great
say more than
fear-
that because I don't want to identify them. I mean,
I had
but
a great,
they were identified. Go ahead. I'm done.
I had a great fear that I was going to contract scurvy over quarantine, so I kind of overcompensated with grapefruit.
Yeah. But it's like it's scurvy. It's like you literally just don't eat any
Refuses.
fruit, anything with vitamins. Anyway, I was dumbfounded. And then he showed me a newspaper story where he talked about it, and I was like, "You identified yourself?"
He was famous. He's the scurvy
He was-
guy.
he was trying to get into the Pirates Guild.
Oh, maybe that was it. It was good call. All right, so Jeremy's in the lead. So Sig, I'm gonna let you pick A or B this time.
I'll pick B.
B. Oh, good. I'm glad you picked this one. Hey, you remember Mavis Beacon teaches typing? Fellow Generation Xers? No?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure. She's
I thought it was
updated.
rhetorical.
You're right. I did not put the proper context in. She's updated her typing teaching program, but it's not selling very well. Maybe that's because it's called Mavis Beacon Teaches Blanking.
Oh god.
I'm an
Do I
idiot.
have to stay for this, guys?
As long as you want. I wrote this question because I'm addicted to archive.org's internet archive of old DOS games. And now when I get bored, I need to get out of my head for 15 minutes. I'll pull up Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing and just mindly type away, and I slay that game.
I think game is a pretty strong word.
I
for
would
it.
say it's a game. There is a game
They
element to
adopted
it.
it for mobile.
Go ahead, what?
They adopted it for mobile, so you can play it with just your thumbs.
See, that would sell.
Yeah.
That would sell.
So now you know what answer not to give. If he was in the lead, I'd be pissed. So it's all right. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was Mavis Beacon, and then there was everything else. The only other one I remember was Mario Teaches Typing.
Oh yeah, I remember Mario.
Yeah, but he at that point he
I
had
remember-
everything. He had Mario. Mario tells you if you're pregnant. Mario fixes your brake
wasn't
lines.
that Dr. Mario feature?
Yeah, that was Dr. Mario.
I remember there was a game called Typing Tutor of the Dead, and you were being attacked by
Yes.
zombies, and each zombie
Typing
had
of
a
the
word
Dead.
on it.
Yes, I saw that not too long ago.
Wow.
I saw that at
Never heard of
QuakeCon a
that
couple
one.
years ago. Oh, everybody's done. Everybody's efficient today. Very pleased with that. Okay. This is Sigs, right? Remember Mavis Beacon teaches typing?
Yeah.
Remember,
Oh yeah.
Remember Sig? It's not a rhetorical question.
Yes,
Okay,
I do.
I just love that I waited for everybody to answer and didn't explain what was in my head. She's updating her typing teaching program, but it's not selling very well. Maybe that's because it's called Mavis Beacon Teaches Blanking.
Cam girling.
One more time.
Cam girling.
Can girling.
Cam
girling.
Camera.
Oh, Cameron.
Being a cam girl.
Cam girling. Ah, okay. I'm pretending not to know what this is. Cam girling.
Nice.
What's that?
Cam girling?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's showing
No, I got it. I got it, but I wanted to pretend I didn't know what it was so people wouldn't think, oh, he's a girlfriend. I am on Bumble. Here, I'm just going to dig myself out of this hole. I am on Bumble.
Oh boy.
and Tinder. So I think we're okay.
The quietest Bumble account in America.
No, wait, I have 3. No, I'm not gonna do that. Carly, what'd you put? Oh, Cam Girling's a good answer, by the way. Just that I wanted to dig myself out. Carly, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was your answer?
Oh, no, that's okay. I think a famous part of the Mavis Beacon program was home row, right? That included like the
Home rowing.
ASDFG. Yeah.
Is that a
home
dirty thing
rowing.
now?
She only teaches the row of keys.
Oh, she only teaches ASDF and
Yeah, you have to
JKL
buy the-
semicolon. Okay.
Yeah, you have to buy the next series in order to learn the Q row.
Mavis Beacon teaches QWERTY. I don't know what the rest of the keys are referred to, but that's a good one.
QWERTY.
It's
Flora.
definitely a game purchase upgrade.
Mhm.
I went anatomical with this one because we all know that you use your hands for typing. So
Really?
Mavis was not times, and she didn't understand
Mhm.
phrasing. She tried to sell us
Fingering.
Mavis Beacon teaches.
Nice. That's a good answer.
It's a good answer.
Which is lucrative if it wasn't in the educational part of
But isn't
Babbage's.
that cam girling?
Ah,
Depends on what you're paying for.
I
and
also
that's
feel
more
like
what
why
the
isn't it
audience is doing.
You know what?
why isn't it doing well?
It's broad, but I think I'm gonna. I think I'll give you that point. I think that's fair.
Oh.
Yay.
Yeah, it's in the same vein. So yeah, I'll give you that point. Good call. Way to play on me. Nicole, what'd you put?
Oh, fucking.
Oh well, if I accepted one, I have to accept the other.
Sweet.
It's in the same milieu.
So,
You can tell that we were all inspired in the same way.
Has the same soupçon of internet pornography, so that's fine. Chris, what'd you put there? Ducking voice to text. I like that.
Nice.
You could have just said ducking, and then it would have. I may have given him a point. Paul, what'd you put?
Probably would have matched. Well, she wanted to update it for the kids, so she just called it typing for dumb fucks.
Have a problem with kids typing?
Well, just like if kids are like, I don't need to learn how to type, and she's like, fuck you, kid, and he's like, oh, I better learn. You know what I'm saying?
That was. You know what? It takes me back. That's literally when you turn on the game, when you turn on the program. That's the first thing I say. I don't need to learn how to type, and then a big "FU" appears on the screen with that smiling face. I'm like, well, I guess I better learn how to
That's
type.
not.
I say I love the story that you created.
I'm old enough that they taught typing in my high school when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what my typing teacher did. He's like, hey, you gonna take typing this year? And I said, I don't need to learn that. And he punched me in the stomach. And then saw that I signed up for typing.
You went to Catholic school too, I guess, huh? No, my high school class was the literal last class to learn typing with a typewriter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, envy me. Steve, what'd you put?
I went a different direction. I just put Mavis Beacon teaches climate change tonight.
Which would be a
Updated.
seller, but not popular, which is good. Good all around. Good round.
I don't
You
think
missed
it
the
would
window,
sell
though.
very well because it's just basically a list of YouTube links and just in all
True.
uppercase screen that says "Do your own research."
I mean, I live in Texas, so my answer is a little biased. We have a QAnon convention, and coming soon another CPAC
Nice.
in like 3 months. So I think Mavis Beacon teaches climate denial would be great. Okay,
Can
here
we
we
get her
go.
on the show?
Yeah, we should try to get Mavis Beacon on the show. That's a good call. Okay, this is for Jeremy.
I'm going to our OnlyFans page as soon as we're done here.
Mhm.
You just see hands. Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb
How
is he? In a muffled
dumb
voice.
is
Is he?
How dumb is he? He tipped a stripper with blank. Before the jokes start, this one is not based on a true story. It's a classic, I would say a classic comedy setup. Because I was in a rush today, so. And it needed a dumb Donald. I realize I've been using Dumb Dora too much. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Exist.
Apologize to whoever's offended by that. I don't know. I've just been enjoying avoiding the name Donald for so long. I kind of took advantage of it. Not referring to any specific Donald, just, you know, the name's kind of... I can't watch Donald Duck cartoons anymore. That's how bad it's gotten.
How dare you be so sexiest, Danny?
Well, you know, it's a new era. Okay, everybody's done. I'm moving kind of fast because we're taking advantage of the efficiency. All right, Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb is he?
Is he?
Jeremy, he tipped a stripper with
Today's winnings.
today's winnings. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. Today's winner gets $10 from yours truly. As soon as the check clears, I gotta stop on the way home and put a check in the bank before I ordered Jimmy John's today, and it just messed everything up. Carly, what'd you put?
Well, I figured no one cares about this anymore, so he tipped her with a subscription to Mavis Beacon's typing. That's his home
For
rowing
running
skill.
gag.
Because
Oh,
if
there it is.
anybody needs typing on their resume,
He was
Gotta
hoping
have a
for.
fallback.
oh
Yeah,
jeez.
he wanted a nice career change for her.
Oh, fun
Always good
fact.
to have a fallback.
Fun fact, by the way, for those of you that aren't in Texas, Texas raised the age of stripper legalization to 21. So
Ooh.
yeah, that's
I also heard they raised the drinking age to 35 so they could keep alcohol out of the high schools. Come on now.
the
Yeah,
day.
gun ownership is still limited to 7 and up.
I mean, the day that happens, there won't be a state. It'll just disappear. It'll be like a Twilight Zone. It'll just disappear off all the maps. Nobody will know where it went.
Texas.
Good answer there, Flora.
Fun is
What'd you put?
when you were like 15.
I assumed that Donald was too dumb to understand the concept
Right.
of strippers, so he tipped her with a nice clean shirt.
That's nice.
She lost her.
That's kind of
somewhere.
sweet. I kind of like that. You know what? I'm gonna do some. That's a good prank idea. That's really getting me to think. I mean, if they let you
No,
film
what
in the
have I
club,
done?
that's the problem. Because
Gotta
they
be
don't let you do that.
surreptitious about it.
You have to get.
No.
That's.
But make sure you give them all like those losing Super Bowl T-shirts. You know?
The kinds they send to the third world countries.
Yeah,
Some-
exactly.
somebody-
The other team that
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
the team that didn't win,
Right.
and you have a bunch left over. Why not?
I know there's at least 3 sets of Buffalo Bills shirts somewhere in the
Whole warehouses.
the Middle
full.
Eastern seaboard. Nicole, what'd you put?
I went like with a detective or crime tip line, so I said a hot clue.
Oh,
Dumb Donald's a hard-boiled private eye. I wish I had a cigarette so I could do the Phil Hartman
it's dumb Robert Stack.
voice. He's also wearing a trench coat and it's foggy.
Welcome to Unsolved Mysteries. I'm dumb Robert Stack. Tonight, what happened to my milk?
Tonight, what comes after letter D? That's wasn't a bad Robert Stack. I've never done that. Chris, what'd you put?
Pretty good.
Beltran bucks, of course, yes. Which, for those of you that don't know the reference, that's what we call Beltran bucks.
Okay.
Paul, what'd you put?
I went literal. Said he tipped him with a lever and a fulcrum.
I think you're giving him too much smartness with that answer.
He just looked it up on the internet.
No, I know. I like the answer, but means he's dumb about other things. God, I am so
True.
glad I wrote this question. Steve, what'd you put?
I went topical. I said Dogecoin.
Ah,
okay.
nice.
Which is probably going to be a thing.
Which
It
is
a
worth
thing, but
more
it's
right now.
It's difficult to shove down a G-string.
It's worth nothing, and I'll tell you how I know that because I put $20 in. Someone was like, Dogecoin's going crazy, and I'm like, okay, well I can't put much, so I'll put $20 in. I made 15, and then as soon as it came out,
did you make?
I made
How much
15.
did you make investing in Beltran bucks?
Oh, nothing. I mean, you don't invest for money.
Just for fun.
But these are worth more than Dogecoin right now. So that wasn't a joke. It's more just an angry anecdote about how I made $15 in the stock market. Sometimes, the joke. Paul and Carly know this. Sometimes you start a joke and you don't ever get there. All right. So it's.
I'm sorry. I
game.
don't know what you're.
No, I know. Neither do I.
I know. That's never happened to Carly. Because she's never started a joke.
I don't know what Paul.
Let me see if I can pull up. All right. So we're all tied up here. So interesting. That usually doesn't happen. I'm going to go kind of quick with this because I know.
As long as we know our safe word, it's okay.
All right. Jeremy,
Wrong
this
kind
time
of tied up, so.
you get to pick one or A or B.
You know what? I'm gonna go with A.
A. All right. Frederick the Zombie is very picky.
How picky is he?
How picky is he?
He's very picky. He only eats people who are blank friendly. And also, I picked Frederick because I like that name. I'm going to name a dog. I'm going to name a pet, some kind of pet, Frederick. And all the good zombie names are taken now. Bub, Stubbs. Romero fans, back me up on this. Oh, everybody's done. Very good. All right. Jeremy?
Okay, I'm gonna go literal with this one. I'm gonna say zombie friendly.
Zombie friendly. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Yeah.
It's work chasing your dinner down.
Well, no, they're zombie friendly, so they don't run away. They're just okay.
Yeah, like what? It's like a really dumb chicken.
They always want to give a zombie the benefit of the doubt.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're like, people got to eat here. I don't need that.
Maybe,
I don't use.
maybe
I don't
he
point
just
much.
wants to ask me a question. Maybe he's just clearing his throat to ask me a question.
Maybe he wants to talk to me about
He
Jesus.
just
Come
wants a
over.
hug.
Come on. Come on. I don't know why I'm
Come
doing my
on
Leno,
over.
but all right. Carly, what'd you put?
Sorry,
No.
I was on mute. Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, he's just that kind of guy who only wants positive flesh in his body. So he just wants to be very friendly.
Very friendly. Oh, this is so
Very
nice.
friendly.
I'm gonna talk like this the whole time because it's so nice.
You can
miss
see
Tom
the chin
Roberts
growing.
back.
Normally we're all about like being gross and mean. It's like, no, it's fine. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna stop because it's hurting my throat. Flora, what'd you put?
I went for vitamins. He wants an omega-3.
Omega-3 friendly. Also
diet.
good. What is it? Is that a protein or what is that? Vitamin?
No, you're supposed to have lots of it in your diet. It's good for your brain and function.
It's a fatty acid.
Fatty acid. That's
There
what it
you
was. Okay. It's a fish thing, right?
It's fish oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fish oil.
Thank you.
You can tell
Don't ask
I
you-
get a lot
You can
of
still
it.
get scurvy, but you need it as well. I blanked for a minute there. Nicole, what'd you put?
I completely zoned out. We're on the zombie question still, right?
Yes.
Um,
I understand. It's been a crazy day.
He only eats people who are 420 friendly.
Ah, okay.
Ah, nice.
He's on Bumble.
Definitely not gonna
Yeah.
run away fast then.
Yeah, exactly.
Weed.
That's a.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's another.
Sometimes.
Can zombies get stoned?
Yes.
But-
Vampires
They
can.
can now.
That's a good question for another pilot. The stripper prank and this. I'm gonna turn into a pilot. I like these questions.
I-
The stripper prank.
Chris, what'd you put? Kitten friendly. Oh, it's nice. Oh. Kitten or a pony. Some fraction of a pony. Some fraction of a pony.
Part of a pony.
That sounds like a They Might Be Giants song. That's great.
Not wrong.
Paul, what'd you put?
Nice. The only thing I could think of was user friendly. I don't know what that means.
Which I think very friendly would be in the same category.
User and very.
Because the
okay.
user in this question is the zombie, and therefore,
True.
so.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is that a match?
Zombie friendly and user friendly.
The user is a zombie.
I think, yep. I
Think
think
there's a
that's
case for
I
that?
think that's a match.
I stand it.
I think that's a match. Yeah, very good. Glad we talked that out. Steve, what'd you put?
This is a picky zombie, so obviously he has good taste and wants whatever he eats
Right.
to taste good.
Of course.
So he was looking for someone who's gluten friendly.
Ah,
Mhm.
We all know that all the taste is in the gluten.
and he's in Austin, so he's covered.
Delicious.
Uh,
Delicious gluten.
very good.
A zombie with a man bun. Now that I'm picturing that.
That I mean, if gluten free was a person, that it would have a man bun. It would have a man bun and some kind of art degree that like medieval tapestry or something. And, all
That
right,
bun would not be made with gluten.
exactly. Just be
Or
a bun free gluten.
yeah, or it would have celiac disease, which is a real thing.
Or scurvy. No. All right, so Sig is
Still
in
on
a
scurvy.
is in the second place position, but not too far. All you gotta do is get one to stay alive and make us go late.
Please don't do that.
Or he matches two and win. I'm not saying you should do it. You follow your nose. All right.
It always knows.
It always knows. Is Toucan Sam always said. All right. Here's your prompt. Did I pull it up? Yep, there it is. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
And there's a typo, and I don't care. People used to say prunes instead of cheese. Or I said that wrong.
Yes.
People used to say prunes instead of cheese when they got their picture taken, which explains why people always look so blank in pictures back then. And this is true, by the way. I looked this up. People used to say prunes. Because cheese apparently is
Why?
a new thing. Prunes used to be the food the food declaration of choice for pictures. And it was pre-Depression era, so it has nothing to do with that. So don't blame the depression on the prunes food declaration.
Prunes are
Practice.
disgusting.
I'm okay with them.
I'm not.
The
I've never
texture's
had
not
them.
great.
I'll be honest. I've never had a prune.
Textures, they're not bad. It's fruit.
In my heart, I feel like they're fucking disgusting.
No, they're like. Do you like grapes? Do you like?
Yeah, but I also like.
It's the
cucumbers, but
same-
not
it's-
pickles.
It's like the same thing. It really. It's not gross. I don't get what the big problem is.
They would call it a dried plum. People would go nuts for it. But
Yeah.
the name prune has such negative connotations.
If it was gluten free, they'd be all over
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They are gluten free.
Those are
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
gluten-free.
there you go. Then people should eat more of them. I don't know. Okay, everybody's done. All right, Sig. Fun fact.
Fun
Fun
fact.
Fun fact.
People used to say prunes instead of cheese when they got their picture taken, which explains why people always look so blank in pictures back then.
I'm gonna go super obvious with this
Okay.
and say shitty.
One more time.
Shitty
Shitty.
because of what prunes make you do.
Right. It's another thinker. I mean, it's a good answer, but well, we'll come to that problem when we come to it. Carly, what'd you put?
All right, so there's two things going on in my head. The first is actually, I tried saying prunes.
Always.
I tried saying prunes as if I was going to be smiling, and I realized, oh yeah, that's duck face. But then also because of what Sigurd just said, I have to say diuretic as well. So duck faced and diuretic.
Diuretic. Well, I think that's redundant. And I think that counts because, yeah, I don't want to go too far into the why that's correct, but I think that's correct.
Is poop.
I recently had some not ghost pepper. What's the Carolina Reaper chicken somewhere at a place, and I'll just let you finish the story in your head. Flora.
Whoever's doing your sound effects needs like an Emmy or something. These are
That's
amazing.
Ian is a pro. Ian's amazing.
I went ahead and jumped on the other side of the spectrum, imagining that instead of having too many prunes, that they were calling out for their need of prunes.
Right.
That they look constipated.
Ah, okay. Yes. If there is an opposite of shitty, if there is an opposite of basic shitty, it would be. I'm never getting a job again. Nicole, what'd you put?
Fucking sad.
Which again, if you had eaten a prune, I don't know if you would have written that because they're actually quite tasty. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying. It's funny. It's funny how time advances. Chris, what'd you put? Repulsed. Ah, okay. That's a symptom of what Sig is describing, but not correct. Not exactly correct. Paul, what'd you put?
Well, I feel validated because I did with the same thinking as Flora. I said constipated.
Ah, okay.
They're crying out for prunes.
Exactly, it could go either way.
Please,
Either if
give
you
us prunes.
you eat too many, it goes one way. If you don't eat enough, you have the other problem. All right, Steve. So it's all up to you.
Also followed Flora and definitely did. Paul said constipated.
Ah.
Wow,
There you go.
trifecta.
I mean, you pick one and you go with it. So we have a tie, which is
Love that everybody
What if they
is so
both win
validating of my
$10?
thoughts. I approve.
And I'll donate the other 10.
No, we'll bring them back next week. I know it's 9:00, so we gotta give a heart out. Usually we do a tiebreaker, but instead, you know what? I'm gonna have y'all come back next week, if that's all right with y'all.
Hooray!
I'm down.
Both amazing, very well done, actually. We actually had matches, which doesn't always happen on the show, and is not my
The
fault in
ironic
any
thing
way.
is,
Go ahead.
the ironic thing is, if I had gotten that question and that Sig got, in my head I said constipated.
Oh, and you woulda.
Oh,
Yeah, no, well, that's how time works. It only moves forward.
Because back in the past we were all full of shit.
So
True.
in your head, you're definitely a winner.
Exactly. Well, we'll find out next week if they're a winner. Carly, where can we find you on the interwebs and places and things?
I am on the 123 Jokes comedy podcast, so you can find 123 Jokes on basically anywhere that you find podcasts.
Nice.
Come find us.
I enjoy that podcast, by the way. Very good.
Thank you.
As a tireless joke writer. Flora, where can we find you on places?
You can find me wherever you find your local Queen Anne's Lace. We are at QALace.com and also on Facebook at QALace.
Nice. Nicole,
I can be found on the No Sleep Podcast and at twitch.tv/Nicole Goodnight.
Very good. Paul?
Oh, Skip and Chris, Chris.
We gave him the last
You
floor.
can be my friend on Facebook. I'm not on Twitter anymore because I got kicked off. But you can also watch my show, all your favorite game shows, on my Twitch channel, which is The King OTV. There's a link right there. We'll click it if you
And
want.
it's this Wednesday, right?
Yes, and this Wednesday is our season finale. It's the Tournament of Champions. Danny will be on there with all the other people who have won. It should be a barn burner, as they say in the
Nice.
sports world.
Because I'm a tournament. I mean champion. No, I'm happy to do it.
One or the
It's
other.
going to be fun. Steve, where can we find you? We can find you on
You
Paul's
can
show, by
find
the way.
me
I forgot.
on Paul's show doing exactly what I've been doing for the past hour. And Negative Steve on Twitter. Note the spelling, because there's a Negative Steve that spells it correctly, and he's a douche.
I mean, with a name like Negative Steve, I imagine he would not be pleasant.
What do you expect?
Right? All right.
Exactly.
So go to... Oh, by the way, Free Play Arcade, our very helpful and generous sponsor, is starting a new membership program. So you can... I don't know all the details, but you can go to freeplayinc.com/membership or freeplayinc.com/savethearcade. Is that still going on? Help them donate. They just announced, by the way, they're going to be opening their biggest location in Denton, which I'm really excited about. They actually did they buy out the landlord that they had there? Or is
Bought an entire new building
They bought an entire new building, so it's going to be, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
on the square.
Nice.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for our contestants and players and various people. And thanks to Mavis Beacon for teaching me typing all those years ago so I could misspell cheese. Have a good night. Go get a damn vaccine.
Night,
Night.
folks.
Night.
I
Thanks,
actually
guys.
got one today.
Good for you. First or second?
Oh, Mavis Beacon student.
What is that from anyway? I've only